5'8", but Japanese guard Yuki Kawamura got the biggest cheers from the crowd as he whipped out the gritty with Ja Morant to beat out the other rookies in the annual dance comp.
Did you see that photo of Ja Morant and his new sidekick? It's everywhere, and there's a crazy reason why. This isn't just any NBA friendship, it's a cultural phenomenon that's taking over Memphis. I'm talking about Yuki Kawamura, the 5'8" Japanese guard who came out of nowhere.
I think Yuki definitely stole the show today. He's a joy to be around. He's a character.
He's full of energy. He's got, bubbling personality.
And is now the talk of the NBA. How did he go from unknown to Ja's right-hand man? And why are fans losing it over every move he makes? Let's break down this unlikely bond that's captured everyone's attention. You know what's crazy? A few months ago, nobody in the NBA even knew Yuki Kawamura's name. Now, he's the guy everyone's talking about.
He was able to showcase that, center court from the fans. He's doing a lot more than, dancing and winning those competitions. He's helped elevate the tone of our practice.
Let's break down his journey from Japan to Memphis because it's wild. Imagine being 5'8" and dreaming of making it in the NBA. That's Yuki's reality. In Japan, this guy was a basketball wizard. He was dropping jaws with his handles, making defenders look silly, and putting up numbers that had people scratching their heads. But here's the million-dollar question. Would those skills translate to the NBA? The Grizzlies decided to roll the dice on Yuki. Why? We'll get to that, but let me tell you, it's a story that'll make you believe in taking chances. When Yuki showed up for his first practice with the team, you won't believe what went down. Picture this, a bunch of towering NBA players, all eyes on the new guy who barely comes up to their shoulders. But then Yuki starts doing his thing. Crossovers that had defenders tripping over themselves. No-look passes that seemed to defy physics. And shots? This guy was draining them from everywhere on the court. His teammates' reactions? Priceless. Jaws were on the floor. Even the coaches were shaking their heads in disbelief. And Ja Morant? Let me tell you, his eyes lit up like a kid on Christmas morning. You could almost see the gears turning in his head, imagining all the possibilities with Yuki on the court. It was like watching two long-lost basketball brothers reunite. This is where things start getting interesting. Trust me, the energy in the gym shifted that day. You had this underdog from Japan, barely tall enough to ride some roller coasters, suddenly commanding respect from NBA giants. It wasn't just about his skills. There was something about Yuki's spirit, his fearlessness, that was infectious. And you know what's even crazier? This was just the beginning. Yuki wasn't content with just making it to the NBA. He was here to make waves, to prove that height is just a number when you've got heart and skill. The Grizzlies knew they had stumbled onto something special, but even they couldn't have predicted what was about to unfold. Just when you thought Yuki's journey couldn't get any crazier, enter Ja Morant. Now, you might be thinking, what does a superstar like Ja have to do with a rookie from Japan? Trust me, their first interaction is going to make you do a double take. It's a story of unlikely friendship that's about to flip the Grizzlies world upside down. Let's talk about Ja for a second. This guy's the face of the Grizzlies, right? A superstar with moves that make you question gravity. But here's the thing, Ja's had his share of bumps in the road. We're talking suspensions, off-court drama, the whole 9 yards. It's like watching a roller coaster, but on a basketball court. Now, imagine this, Ja meets Yuki. You'd think it'd be awkward, right? A towering NBA star and a 5'8" rookie from Japan. But nope, sparks flew. Not romantic sparks, basketball sparks. Their first interaction, it's gonna make you laugh. Picture Ja, all serious, walking up to Yuki. Then boom, he starts talking about Yuki's candy. Y'all better get your order in because Yuki's candy is good. Ja jokes. Just like that, the ice was broken. Here's where it gets wild. Ja took Yuki under his wing. But why? That's the million-dollar question. Maybe Ja saw a bit of himself in Yuki, that underdog spirit, Or maybe he just knew talent when he saw it. Whatever the reason, it changed everything. Their practice sessions together, man, it's like watching David and Goliath become best buds. Ja's teaching Yuki all his tricks, and Yuki's soaking it up like a sponge. You've got Ja jumping out of the gym, and Yuki sliding between defenders like he's made of liquid. It's basketball magic, I'm telling you. And get this, the whole team started to feel it. The locker room vibe, totally different. You've got veterans like Ja stepping up, showing the rookies the ropes. Coach Jenkins even said, the intentionality from our guys who have been here for a couple of years has been a big thing in the locker room. It's like Ja and Yuki's friendship lit a fire under everyone. But you know what's crazy? This is just the beginning. The best is yet to come. Ja and Yuki are just getting started, and the NBA better watch out. These two are cooking up something special in Memphis, and trust me, you won't want to miss what happens next. Alright, so you thought Ja and Yuki's friendship was cool? Just wait till you see what happened next. Remember that photo I mentioned earlier? It didn't just go viral, it broke the internet. We're talking millions of views, celeb reactions, the whole work, but that was just the appetizer. The main course, it's about to serve up a whole new level of crazy. Let's break down this photo because it's not just a picture, it's a cultural moment. Picture this, Ja and Yuki at a 2000s themed Grizzlies party, looking like they've been best buds for years. The Grizzlies dropped this bomb right after announcing Yuki's promotion to a two-way contract, and boom, 6 million views on X, that's Twitter for you old schoolers, in no time flat. But you know what's even wilder? Another post with the same photo racked up over 10,000 views. The internet couldn't get enough of these two. It wasn't just fans going nuts, NBA players, celebrities, everyone was talking about Ja and Yuki. It's like they became the NBA's new power duo overnight. And then came the dance videos. Oh boy, you're gonna love this. Yuki and Ja hitting the gritty, that's when things really exploded. Yuki's moves weren't just delighting fans, they were turning him into a straight up fan favorite. Imagine this, a 5'8" guard from Japan, stealing hearts and breaking ankles on and off the court. Their chemistry off the court, it started showing on the court too. Fans were going wild, local media couldn't get enough, and even Japanese reporters were flocking to Memphis to catch a glimpse of this dynamic duo. It's like watching a buddy comedy, but with crossovers and alley-oop. The Grizzlies' social media team, they knew they struck gold. Their engagement went through the roof. We're talking likes, shares, comments, the whole shebang. Every post with Ja and Yuki was turning into instant viral content. It's like they found the secret sauce to internet fame, and they were pouring it all over their social media. This isn't just about basketball anymore, it's bigger than that. We're watching a friendship that's bridging cultures, breaking stereotypes, and showing the world what the NBA is all about. And the best part? This viral explosion is just the beginning. Ja and Yuki are rewriting the playbook on NBA friendships, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. So you think Ja and Yuki's friendship is just about viral videos and dance moves? Think again. This duo is about to change the game in ways you never saw coming. Remember those preseason stats for Yuki? 3.4 points and 4.2 assists in just 15 minutes? That's just a taste of what's brewing on the court. Let's talk about how this unlikely friendship is shaking things up. Yuki's game, it's evolving faster than anyone expected, and Ja's got everything to do with it. Imagine being a rookie and having one of the league's top stars as your personal mentor. That's Yuki's reality right now. Every practice, every game, he's soaking up Ja's knowledge like a sponge. Their on-court chemistry, it's like they've been playing together for years. You've got Ja, the high-flying superstar, and Yuki, the sneaky, quick playmaker. They're reading each other's moves before they even happen. It's basketball telepathy, I'm telling you. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about what's happening on the court. It's way bigger than that. We're talking cultural bridges being built right before our eyes. The NBA's global reach, it just got a massive boost. You've got fans from Memphis to Tokyo tuning in to watch these two work their magic. Speaking of Japan, the fans there are going absolutely crazy for the Grizzlies now. It's like they've adopted Memphis as their second home team. Every game, every highlight, they're eating it up. And you know what that means? Merchandise is flying off the shelves. Grizzlies jerseys with Kawamura's name, they can't make them fast enough. And don't even get me started on the social media number. That post with Ja and Yuki at the 2000s theme party, 6 million views on X. Another one hit over 5 on 10,000. The Grizzlies social media team is probably doing backflips right now. Their engagement is through the roof. But you know what's the best part of all this? It's just the beginning. Coach Jenkins is seeing something special brewing. He's talking about the intentionality from the veterans, how they're stepping up in the locker room. It's like Ja and Yuki's friendship is lighting a fire under the whole team. So keep your eyes on these two. They're not just changing the game, they're redefining what it means to be teammates, friends, and cultural ambassadors. The NBA hasn't seen anything like this before, and trust me, you won't want to miss what comes next. Alright, let's wrap this up. Yuki and Ja's story, it's not just some feel-good friendship. It's changing the game, breaking barriers, and showing what's possible in the NBA. These two are rewriting the playbook on international relationships in basketball. You know what's crazy? This is just the beginning. Yuki and Ja are setting the stage for a whole new era in the NBA. We're talking about cultural bridges being built, fan bases exploding across continents, and a fresh energy that's electrifying the league. Imagine this, more international players getting their shot, more unexpected friendships forming, and the NBA becoming even more of a global phenomenon. That's the future Yuki and Ja are paving the way for. So keep your eyes on these two. They're just getting started, and trust me, you won't want to miss what comes next.